What up, you yellow bellies? Another study session where I show you guys some tips. And today's tip, we're looking at how to stop the motion quick pass out of strong close. Here I'm playing just a game because it's really hard to do in especially the offensive side. The offense throwing that quick pass in practice mode. So here we're coming out in the wide trail. I want to show you what I'm talking about. We're just coming out in 46. And what people do, if you're running 46, what you may encounter is they'll motion this fullback out like this, and then hike the ball. As you can see there, you see how that guy is trailing him, and he throws the ball and catches it, and it's every single time. Let me show you that. Let me show you that again to the opposite side, because that time he didn't get that many yardage here. And what I want you to know is notice the guy that is trailing him. As you can see there, look at that middle linebacker trailing him every single time. He's going to leave him wide open for the quick pass. Now, a defense that I use to negate that is an overlooked tactic. You guys may have knew this. Some of you guys may have not known this. Is to go to your defensive assignments and put your garbage players to cover your starters. So let's say, for instance, I'm playing Andre Johnson. I'll put like the worst corner on him, Kevin Walter. If it's just out of strong close, you just need to do the top two wide receivers. The tight end, usually just put the worst linebacker. Just put garbage people on them. Don't put your starters on them. And the fullback, just put, like I said, another garbage person on him. It really don't matter who you put on them. Just make sure that they're not starters. Now, what this would do, let's come back out and show you that. Now, what this would do is, instead of them coming out in the same play, now instead of that linebacker trailing him all the way to the side of the opposite side of the field, he will actually switch his route, and the cornerback will go out there this time. As you can see here, look at that cornerback goes out there, and as you see there, the cornerback goes, picks it, and it's 6 the other way. I actually ran the ball out of bounds there. I'll show an instant replay real quick. And as you see there, he started to trail. Well, I can't rewind it anymore, but that middle linebacker started to trail him, and he switched off, and the corner switched on him. Bam! Was able to take it to the house. Now, the weak side, the downside of this, unfortunately, I'm in a 46, which will leave the safety. But if you're in like a 4-3 or a 3-4, when this cornerback switches, the person next to him, which is if you're in 4-3 or 3-4, would be a linebacker. You'll have a linebacker on this wide receiver. And if he's on a streak or some kind of slant route, he's going to be wide open. So if you come out in like 46 or play like a cover 0 defense, the safety will be on him, which would be a more efficient player than having a linebacker on him. Okay, let me show you that one more time before we end this real quick. Let's come out in 4-3, but we're going to come out in a cover 0 type play. Let's come out in this right here, cover 0 type play. Let's motion this guy out wide. And as you see here, the cornerback's going to go right on over there. And as you see there, he's right on it. He's not wide open or anything like that. Now, understand, please don't, if you call man a line, sometimes this will not work, because if you call man a line, it's actually freezing the defense. But you can call bump and run, and it will still work. So here I'm calling bump and run here. As you can see, that middle linebacker, he'll trail him for a little bit, but then they'll switch off, and that cornerback will be right on him every single time, and he almost picked that off there. So, guys, to wrap that up, go to your defensive assignments. It is pausing the game, go to coach options, and scroll down to defensive assignments. You have to set this in game every time. You can't do it, before the game. You have to set this in game, and just put your garbage corners on the wide receivers and your garbage linebackers on tight ends and running backs and fullbacks and such. And I hope you guys find this effective, because that's the way I do it. That's the way I've been doing it to negate people that motion quick passes out of the backfield.